It's Ronnie, and welcome to a Punched Out Thursday to Die For, where we all use our punches and or dies to create our layout. And it is day 8 of Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches, Series 19. And so today's sketch is by Christine Harden, and I will leave a link down there below to her channel so you can see how she used the same sketch to create her layout. And super cute, and I had fun making it for sure. I am a little bit late on both of these layout challenges. And I'm going to use that picture there, my great-granddaughter, and I was pointing her out how tiny she looked there. This is a We Are Memory Makers embossing folder. This is by Katie Petit, and it's Arden Creative Studios die set, and I'm only going to use the one. I'm going to use this die here. It is quick cuts, and I'm not going to use the bucket. I'm just going to use the light there, and I did pre-make it because I was trying it out. And so it has a few more layers than the original has because I was trying to decide how I wanted to do it. But I used the papers from here, so it worked out pretty good. That was Diamond Press. I'm going to only use that one in the center from that die set, and it's Spellbinders. I'm going to use this Poppy, alpha die, the lowercase, and I cut these papers ahead of time, and I did do some gutting on all the papers that I used. And so the little piece behind there, that's the plaid, it is, got a chunk out of it. Well, no, there is one paper I end up using that I don't gut, but it's only because I forgot. It wasn't because I planned it that way. And I thought, oh, well, it'll work. But I'm trying to get this straight here. I started to put it on there and push down and realized it was not even straight. And here's where I decided to go ahead and have the orange. See the orange stripes in there? Well, I made that little street light, flashing light. What do you call them? Anyway, I made the light with orange, and I thought that little bit of orange will work. Well, once I made it, I decided I needed more, So, yeah, I pulled out this orange paper. And then I thought the red's not showing up good enough on the orange, so I'm adding white too. And I'm a lot happier with that. I used a scrap of red so it didn't cover the whole back of my photo. And I thought I might as well go along with that with the white. And so neither one is completely big enough to go behind the photo. I used my punch there where you can't see it now that I went ahead and put the sketch up there in the right hand corner. But it is a very, very old grass die. Oh, and here's where I remember I did not show the collection I was using, and this is Carta Farmhouse Living. I thought the colors would go great with that tractor. And it's such a cute tractor. It's got such cute colors, and yes, they go really well with it. And there's this lamp. It looks like a lamp going over the top. They were at a parade, and this tractor was in the parade, but this was before the parade started, so they were taking a picture of Amorous sitting on the little seat there. And I had a tag pulled out to use, but I thought it was a little too dark for that corner right there. And I know it's supposed to go up at the top, but I didn't like it up there either, so I moved it down and then just decided to go ahead and add a chicken instead. So it says life on the farm, I think. Life is better on the farm. And this is the Spellbinders die, that one there. And I seen it, and it was on a website on eBay, brand new set, and it was $8. And I looked to see what the price normally was, and it was like 27. And I loved that spray there that I just used. And I thought, it's worth it to get that one. Although I do like the others, and I know I'll be using them too. But I really wanted that one, so I went ahead and I got it. These flowers are from a very old Stampin' Up punch. So cute. I've always loved it. And so it cuts out three at the same time, punches out three at the same time. And I used the 1/2 inch punch for the center of the one and that little We Are Memory Keepers embossing folder to put little dots on it. And then one I used the star punch, and the other one is a little tiny, and I've had that punch since before I started scrapbooking. I had it for something many years ago, and yeah, it still works just fine, and it just makes a little super tiny flower. So I put it in the center of one of the flowers. And this is the tractor, and I'm using the same colors as in the photo. And so it's going to have the red and the yellow both. And instead of the rust, I decided to go with the green because there is plenty of green in the background. This may be fall, but it is still pretty green around here. Some of the leaves are starting to turn now. This was a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, it's still got quite a bit of green around here. And oh, these are the wheels. And this is an old Quick Cuts die, and I think it's called the 4-inch. They had the 2-inch, I think they were, and you had that hand press squeezy thing. But then they started making the 4-inch, and I got some of them a very long time ago. And it's the cutest little die, and it cuts out all of them, but the circle, that yellow circle on the wheels, it does not cut them. It makes a hole, and so I just took that 1/2 inch punch and punched out some yellow, the same yellow that's on the diamond there, square, and put it behind it. And I also put foam tape on them so that they would be standing out a little farther than the actual body of the tractor. And these are stickers that was in the collection. I only had the collection. I don't have any ephemera or anything. So everything is from the sticker sheet. Well, and punches and dies, of course. And yeah, there was a little baby there. So I guess it's mommy and daddy and one little baby. But yeah, they were so cute. I had to add them in there. And the little basket of veggies. Since it is an autumn one, this worked perfectly with it. And let's see, where am I at? Oh, my title. I used two different die sets for the title. The one is the larger one is the diamond press, and then the smaller one is the poppy. And it's tractor tails. And I had a plan to put a coal in there, but I completely forgot, so I will have to go punch out. I've got this super tiny die. I think it's 1/16 inch die. Punch. It's not a die. And I will have to use liquid glue because although I have double-sided tape on the back of the letters, I will not use it on my punch. It's just too hard to peel the release paper off. And that green thing that's holding the lamp, I started using my Creative Memories big jumbo circle cutter, and I thought, well, I'll move it a little bit, and then I'll try to have a angle on the where it gets thinner. Well, that didn't work out so well, so I had to use my scissors, so I didn't even bother showing it. But yeah, if I do it again ever, I am going to go up instead of down, I think, and try it that way, do it the opposite way. But I didn't want to waste it, so I went ahead and left it like it was. But there's the tractor close up, and like I said, I used the papers that I went ahead and used on the layout. I thought they'd work really good and match so much better. But I did find an orange that matched perfectly. And there's the chicken for the layout, and of course the flowers with the greenery. And isn't that the cutest little baby? And tractor. And there's the street light. And I did have to put a backing piece on there because holes was cut in it too, which I didn't quite understand. And because I wanted it a little more dimensional, I went ahead and cut it out again so that the lights would be separate, that would be like a separate layer. And of course, those cute little frames that are on there too. But it all worked out. I just will be better prepared next time because I'm going to try a couple other things I think too. But make sure you check out the playlist down there below for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life and see what everybody else did with this sketch of uh, Christine's. I was thinking, am I saying this name wrong? But no, it is Christine. I started out Chris, and it does start out the same way. But also, I punched out Thursday. There will be the links down there for Kathy and Laura, and theirs was up on Thursday. I started this layout for 30 Days of Sketches with this sketch, and then it hit me. The Punched Out Thursday was going to be the next day, so I needed to do that. So I just went ahead and used the sketch I was already working on, and then still did not get it done. I haven't been home much, so I did get it done now, and it's up just a little bit late. Well, a couple of days. But I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining me while I created my layout today. And it is super cute one. Christine did a good job. But make sure you check out the playlist down there below and have fun and the links. Bye.